American President John F. Kennedy famously hosted classical music concerts at the White House, but found it tricky knowing when to clap, which is why his social secretary used to signal at him through a crack in the door when it was safe to applaud. It's difficult to blame him. If you don't know a piece of music, judging exactly when to clap can cause confusion. But so too can the whole notion of concert etiquette. What is it? And more importantly, why should we care? At their best, concert conventions, as I prefer to see them, allow everyone to enjoy a concert without unnecessary distractions, but at their very worst, they can restrict and exclude audiences, putting off a new generation from coming to our concert halls. So, if you're new to Colston Hall, and even if you're not, here's a quick rundown on what matters and, quite frankly, what doesn't. Clapping is an issue some people get hot under the collar about, and there are, as far as I can see, two golden rules. Firstly, if you like something, clap. It doesn't matter if it's after the first movement or the second. Symphonies, concertos, quartets and the rest are often divided into 3 or 4 distinct parts of contrasting moods. A round of applause sometimes helps release the tension. On the other hand, if you're unsure, just avoid being the first person to clap. And that's the second golden rule. At the end of a symphony, particularly when the final bars fade into nothing, the conductor will want to hold on to that silence for as long as possible. Just don't clap too soon. The silence is as much a part of the music as the notes themselves, and those seconds of quiet at the end of a performance are some of the most magical you'll experience all evening. Of course, mobile phones, sweet wrappers, chatting, fidgeting, it's all common sense really. But it's also important to note that concert halls with their silent, revering audiences are quite new. Go back to Mozart's day, and concert goers or their equivalents were probably having lunch, pouring themselves a drink, catching up, even while the musicians were playing. But today, well, things are slightly different. Perhaps the most important advice is simply to have empathy for the performers and for your fellow concert goers, whether you're new to Colston Hall or have been coming here for years. And that's all there is to it. Most importantly, enjoy your evening. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button and subscribe. Discover more classical content at colstonhall.org/classical.